Dear students, I often get messages from you on Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram, and many of you ask me, sir, how to prepare for examination, how to prepare for NEET, how to prepare for AIMS, how to prepare for PGI, how to prepare for FMG. While I always tell everybody that there is no single route to success, there is no single way of clearing examination, and there is no magic formula for clearing examinations. But yes, there are a couple of things that are important, and I want to discuss those things with you today. The first thing that I want to discuss is the way you approach your exams. I often use two terms, and the analogy that I use is from cricket. I say that there are two ways of preparing for examinations. One is the T20 method of preparing for examination, and one is the test match method of preparing for examination. So, what do I mean by these two? What happens in T20? A batsman comes, tries to hit fours and sixes, usually gets out in no time, and the game is over. And what happens in test matches? A batsman comes, depending upon the situation, he tries to just hang in there, not make any runs, but just hang in. When the times are better, the pitch is better, the bowler are getting tired, he tries to run to make fours and sixes, tries to make runs, and tries to stay not out for as long a time as possible. Similarly, in examination, while preparing for an entrance examination, I see two types of students. The first type of students are the ones who would go and see a motivational video, who will go and see a motivational movie or listen to a motivational song, and suddenly they feel very pumped up. They'll buy the books, start studying for 13 hours a day, 12 hours a day, but in 3 days, their enthusiasm fizzles out and they'll go back to either not studying at all or studying for half an hour or 1 hour a day. This is the T20 method of entrance preparation. You prepare in bits and pieces. With this method, it's impossible to clear any entrance examination. And then there are other types of students, the second type of students who also have good days and bad days. Nobody ever feels great about preparation 7 days a week, 12 months a year, and 24 hours a day. Our enthusiasm for all of us goes through ups and downs. But the second type of students, who are the test match type of students, on good days they study good, but even on the bad days, when their concentration is not so good, when their mood is not so good, when their speed is not so good, they don't give up. They hang in there. You are sitting with the book. When your efficiency is great, you are able to finish 2 pages or 3 pages in an hour. And if your efficiency is not so good, maybe you finish 1 page in an hour, but still you finish something. So this second type of students who are able to study for longer days in a month or more number of days in a month, and who are able to study till the very end, are the ones who often become more successful. See, preparing for entrance examination is tough. Let's accept it. It's not simple. It's not a cakewalk. That is why most of us struggle with it. The single most important factor is whether you are able to keep yourself motivated till the very end or not. If you are able to keep yourself motivated till the very end, the chances are that you would be able to ace it. You would be able to clear it. Now, how do we keep ourselves motivated till the very end? One of the important things, one of the important ways I used to keep myself motivated when I was a student like you, and later on I found this technique written in the psychology books also, was to imagine that what I'm trying to achieve, I have achieved that. So if I wanted to clear an entrance examination, I would imagine that I have cleared it, and it was not any uh, simple imagination that I would indulge in. It would be a very elaborate, very vivid imagination. So the technique goes like this. On a day when you don't feel too motivated, when you're feeling low, when you're feeling depressed, just close your eyes and try to imagine in great details what will happen on the day when you get your result and it's a great result. Imagine that you have taken your NEET exam or AIMS exam and you have got like rank 7 all India, and then imagine what all will happen. And imagination goes something like this. You start imagining yourself sitting in a room in front of a laptop, and then there is that link. You click that link, the result is getting downloaded, your name appears, it says rank 7 all India. And now you imagine that you are jumping with joy. You imagine the goosebumps that you're having. You imagine that how will you pick the phone? What will you tell your mother? And it's not only calling your mother, exact words what you will tell her when you want to tell her that you got rank 7th in the examination. What will you do? How will you tell your father? How will you tell your seniors? How will you tell your teachers? All those things in great details. And then imagine yourself walking into that campus of AIMS, walking into that campus of MAMC, walking into that campus of PGI, wearing that lab coat, that stethoscope around your neck. Imagine that in great detail. And while you are imagining all those things for those 3-4 minutes, what you will observe is you are feeling pumped up. You will feel that you suddenly have got that motivation back, that zeal to study hard back, and then you open the book and you really feel like studying again. So this imagination exercises works wonders. Whenever you're down, whenever you are low, whenever your efficiency is going down, just try doing this for 3-4 minutes, and I bet you will experience a hell lot of a difference in the motivation levels. That said, even this thing can make you motivated for some period of time. So you have to do it again and again. Please remember, it's all a game of keeping your motivation high for those 9 or 10 months. If you can keep yourself motivated for those 10 months, the job is done. You don't have to slog for 15 hours a day and not study the next 3 days. It has to be 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours, but it has to be continuous. Also, please remember that you have to take breaks. I strongly recommend that don't study 7 days a week. It should be 6 days a week. But important thing is how you use the 7th day. Anyhow, you would not be able to study 7 days a week. So if you anyhow cannot study 7 days a week, at least take 1 day off and use it properly. Use it for fun activities, use it for winding yourself down, use it for relaxation, use it for entertainment. There is no point sitting on the 7th day in the reading room, keeping the book open and not studying at all. Rather than that, go and see a movie, go on a date, play cricket, do anything. So 6 days a week, but on those 6 days, if you don't feel like studying properly, just hang in there and use the imagination exercises to keep your motivation high. I hope this helps. I wish you the very best for entrance examination, and I hope that you become a great and a very successful doctor. Thank you.